Ready? Recording now. Rolling. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Cue the talent. Hi guys. I'm here with Helen, and Helen is amazing hairstylist. We had the honor to have Helen at one of my shows at the Sky Room like last year when we had a collection. I believe that was a camouflage camera show.
Yeah, and it was
The pageant, and you came a couple of times, but one time I remember when you went through these so many models done.
Yeah.
Quiet on set, please. And Helen being amazing at that point. Let's hear from Helen. What do you do? Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Okay, well, I'm a hairstylist from Brooklyn, New York. I've been freelancing for about 2 years now, and it's just really something that I love. I'm very passionate about my career, so it's really easy for me to just show up to fashion shows. I do a lot of photo shoots for editorials and magazines, some short films, music videos, so I'm kind of everywhere, all over the place between New York and New Jersey, traveling to do just hair.
But why do you do this? Why do you don't stay like other hairstylists in the salon? Why do you do this as a fashion?
It's more interesting to me. It creates stronger energy that I actually get excited about. Like I worked in a salon. Salon is great, but it just wasn't for me. I just felt at a standstill. Versus like being a freelance working in fashion, it's a lot more interesting. The people you meet, the styles you get to do, just working with different designers.
Why are you so nice and pleasant? Why are you helping everybody?
I mean,
a lot of people are very stiff. You pay me that much otherwise I'm not coming.
Yes, but at first you have to I'm still building my network. So sometimes you have to do things where you're just helping people out and you're doing it for free, but it's about the experience, it's about the people you meet, making sure that you connect with them so that it can lead to, about the money.
Let me tell you on tape. Whenever she needs my service, whether photography or filmmaking, if I can do it, I obligated to this girl actually big time. So I'm looking forward to have a long-term relationship and as a business partners and create pageants, the fashion shows, and learn the hairstylist business. I bought a lot of hairstyling products, and I'm learning that trade now. So you're gonna be hopefully a little bit of a teacher to me. So we're gonna have some bridal like hairstyling today.
Yeah, a little bit of really pretty, little simple but very elegant hairstyling today. Yes.
Okay, what's the key to be in the fashion for bridal?
The key to bridal: make sure you know how to curl. That's like one of the most important things in bridal styling, I think, and really focusing on the finished look, making sure it's polished and very clean. But it's really just about, making the person feel good about how they look overall. So,
if we will create a series of the interviews and behind the scenes, like how to produce a hairstyle your way, would you be interested in doing something like that?
Absolutely, do it.
So today we will have guys who are taping us now, taping also Helen behind the scene, what she does, her magic in the hairstyle world. Thank you, guys. Cut. papers.
Okay.
But, so I would say
You basically just need clips.
yeah, just a little bit behind the scenes, so we do the
No problem.
Ellen, Hamoni, two hairstyles. Just maybe next time we'll try another hairstyle, which will be much better. Okay. Some really professional sport. Hopefully once we get the makeup company.
Dude, this camera keeps shutting off on me when I run it. I can't touch it unless it's recording. It just shut down on me. You might have corrected the last photo. It's probably because they got to own everything. So I would have gave him my SD. Hey, what's up?
Glad you came. See, I have to let you know ahead of time. All right, let me bring them all.
must be extra hot right there. I don't think I'm ready for the summer coming ahead.
It's gonna be like, I mean,
It's gonna be bad. I mean, with the winter we had, I'm only expecting that we're gonna have a summer just like that. We had a very long winter.
Let's studio C if anyone need the alpha back, right?
No problem.
Studio C does.
Do you need us for anything?
If I needed to get you to there.
No, I said, but do you need us to help you with anything?
Oh, no, I'm good so far. Thank you. I'll come back.
No problem.
All right, thank you.
You have her. Which one was that? Oh, that's a nice one. I like it. Yeah. AC styles.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know which one is the one.
$120.
I always look at it at 3 2. It's a drain. It's a fucking. It's like 20 grand. That camera. And that's without the lens. Those they use just mainly like for movies now. The funny thing is, like, your iPhone can actually shoot something that can compare to it. Not the same, but yeah. It's phone cameras are really like nuts. A lot of people don't know like what kind of camera they have on their phone. You haven't taken pictures of it? You have to. Which one? The 7? You want the 7 now? The 6S? That's the one I have. It still takes phenomenal pictures. Yeah, like when you all you need is you get yourself a tripod, like a little one, just to keep the camera still.
I think I have two actually. One for like a regular camera and the other one you put the phone or the camera.
Yeah, those are good. Yes, it is. I think she had it on. You had that on when we came in, right? You had this dress on when we got here. It's pretty. I feel like you showed it to the Hispanics and I want that for boxes.
Sorry. This is yours, right?
I wish we could come with I'm doing close-ups. All we need is one audio. And just keep cutting images back and forth. Yes.
Okay. So guys, build your own YouTube channel and you can have that kind of stuff.
I'm working on one. I'm actually working on 2 documentaries. One of them we're leaving to Cuba in August. Do a short one about the people over there and their culture. I guess it's still fresh, like people traveling there. Get a heads up.
You need everything, I don't need the address, but the phone, email, will do.
pull up the kids, please? I can use the call. The extension.
So just 1 second. You want to put in like that, right? So you just take them out. And then,
One take. Let me take those out. Yes. Can you just give me the kid, please?
Can you get this squeeze in a little bit closer to each other?
Okay, so let me move a little bit closer. Can you see? Okay, do you have the fireplace? Do you have the camera in the background? Can you move to it?
No, nothing like that.
Okay, can you when we do the interview, run a little bit so we have that one and come back to us. So we maybe have a little on me attention, then go back to Aneri and both of us in the shot. So, okay. So when he's talking, maybe a little bit more on him, and when I'm talking, a little bit more on me. Okay.
Can you move a little bit towards him, please? No, not from him.
Harry?
towards him. More?
Come closer.
You guys film on this card already?
No. We formatted it. Okay.
And just get closer to him. You're too far away.
Okay. You good?
I think this is better, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
A little bit more and towards me. Turn towards me a little bit. Yes, like that.
Like this?
Yeah.
Towards you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That you look at each other, so it's
Yeah,
not
we can
like-
look at each other. Okay, let's take this one off.
Yeah.
Put it down. We don't want any signs that they will YouTube will give us trouble.
More,
No.
like this. More. Yeah.
And when we do the interview, can you close your shirt?
Yes. Well, this.
Yes. Or okay. So we,
Which
yeah.
has the audio? Is this okay?
And the sign, take off the YouTube sign. Yes, that can be in the shot.
So let's set them first and then check audio after. How do you come put microphone a little bit in the middle.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
5.
1 sec.
Oh, he's still typing.
We need to check the sound.
Yeah. So if I could get one of you to count to 10 in the voice that you'd be talking.
Okay. 1, 2.
And we have a boom mic. I think this is connected to the boom.
Yeah, this is connected to the.
Want me to
mic.
start?
This is the mic for the backup camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that this.
This you still recording? Just shut it down. Rolling.
Are you we're
5.
testing the audio
4,
first?
3, 2, 1. Action.
Hi guys, my name is Mr. Great. We're here shooting at the YouTube space with our crew, and one of our photographers is here with me. His name is
Aneri Camilo.
Aneri.
Aneri. Yeah.
I practiced for a couple of minutes before that, and as you can see, I still didn't get it right. But Aneri came over here to help Gabriela, the bread. What's her name?
Bread Productions.
Bread butter production. Break bread production, and that's what he came to help us with. And let's hear, how do you feel so far in the shoot? Do you like the space? Do you like what we're doing?
Yeah, it's my first time here at a YouTube space. Never worked with this type of equipment. I've been pretty much like a hobbyist photographer, just shooting portraits of family and friends and some models here and there. So yeah, it's been great.
Okay, so I have Billy Blind calling me up, so we're gonna get the celebrities coming in a minute, but that's one of our photographers. Thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll have a cool shoot today. Cut. Commercial television, even guys do the makeup.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's for the guys. It's not girly, but it's still makeup.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay, so, sorry.
Oh, so I could just speak normally. We got
Something.
Just so this here, can you just pull back everything a little this way? Because I
The
have
chair?
Because of the lens, I have a tight shot here.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the few topics that I want to talk about.
Okay.
And we can change. What do you think? The brown or the red one? 'Cause
You can use the brown because everything, yeah, less distraction.
Yeah, because I have,
it's too much light.
I already have a colorful blazer, so.
Yeah.
It's a little
Let's pay
distracting.
attention to him, so the background will be less offensive,
Thank you. Less distracting.
less distracting. Okay, no, just keep the don't let them in. So let's do the. Okay,
Sure.
ready? The first the interview that I want to just get out.
Okay.
So it's the purpose of this promoting you. Let's put this one a little bit better. So it's until 9 o'clock. We like some people come in the morning, then
Okay.
some noon, some at night. So
Okay.
I have about 50 swimwear. I have lingerie. I have the 13 wedding dresses. So we have a big day ahead of us.
Can I invite 2 models?
Yes, you can.
I know 2 models I would love to
But
come.
there are 2 rules here.
Okay.
Rule number 1: they cannot take any pictures and videos
Right.
there.
Mhm.
They have to follow by Google rules. And the rule number 2.
You guys, sorry for that. You guys.
Let's come closer. And the second rule: they cannot mingle with the people from outside of our crew. So like I said, and the third rule, basically, we run out of money. So if they want to get compensated for that, we don't have any more budget for
Oh,
this.
of course. Yeah.
So print, pictures, video, like that stuff, that's fine. Next time we can get some commercial
Okay.
compensation behind us.
Well, we'll take care of the models. Today, we're taking care of you in this event.
Okay,
Yeah.
ready?
Can you move a little bit, like both of you looking
Oh.
at each
Towards
other?
me?
Like this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No, like this. Like this. Because this is symmetrical. Yeah.
So Akanali is more like a technical director today, like a producer, and that's his camera crew, and
Awesome.
will be
Yeah.
more like a floor managers
Ask
there.
Alex.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Alex.
Yeah, Alex, do you want to stay on the side, you?
Yeah.
Because the other people.
Guys, we have a lot of more people coming in, so let's keep rolling.
And Alex, the last question. What was your question? The guest should be more in the camera? Less?
Yes. So when I asked the question, he's the shining star. So my job is I'm just the interviewer. So the key is him. He's the celebrity. He's the magazine producer. So pay attention to what he's saying, what he's doing. So the key is producing him. Okay. Same thing with the Ryan. When we shoot Ryan, whoever is the guest is the priority. I'm just helping to build up the audience for him. You understand?
Whatever it is.
Ready?
One minute. What do you think?
I can focus on him.
Okay, you want to go ahead?
You see? And he's talking to him, right?
Alright.
Was that cool? Right? I got it. You see, you keep changing. We need to set up on something
All right,
else.
let's
It's
go.
all kept changing and moving. We need to.
I'm sitting in the same spot. I'm just,
So let's
Okay.
put the same light as it was.
Look at Rick one.
Hey, Ryan.
they want to get everything
You have
perfect.
a cell phone recharger?
I have a charger.
You?
Yes.
You have it here?
Yes. What kind of phone do you have?
It's Android.
What kind?
It's a Galaxy 7, I believe.
We have to show some at the table. Or we have to raise the camera again.
Yes, I need
Two
lights.
ways to do it. Raise the camera.
Get some juice.
That's exactly what I need. Thank you, bro.
No. They have
No, that's not it. Wow.
They have cable.
I didn't bring them. No?
I have a charger.
Okay. You ready?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Maybe someone else has it. I have a couple chargers. Rolling.
Can you just show them at the table?
Let's do this, Mr. Great.
Ready? 5, 4.
1 second. Yeah, you can shoot the table. Just look at the mic.
Hey Ryan, I'm gonna keep it warm for you. He'll be the closer.
We can get three of us, and we can have their.
We should do that. So
we
that
should
way
do
we can
this.
talk about the party that we just did.
Okay.
And you know, it was wow, so much to talk about. Wow,
Okay. Let's.
really had a great night.
We'll get one more chair.
Black comb, you know, you could mention
Exactly, yeah.
different top models, and so we're gonna be doing, you know.
And once we have the girls in the background, that will be approved, and they all wearing dresses. So
Yes.
we have all that approved there, right there in the picture.
The next event will be featuring some glow-in-the-dark fashion, some innovative stuff that people haven't seen yet. So BB Magazine,
That would be awesome.
cutting
Exactly.
edge fashion,
Yes.
matrix.
Who is the designer?
Me, it's all me. Of course.
Why you didn't tell me this, bro? Really?
Whose name? That's all me.
Okay, so that's ready. We ready to go?
Bro.
Alex, do you want to fix the back spinner?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
Alex,
the
look at me,
shoes,
please.
I have the purse, I have the hats, I have the look, everything glowing in the dark.
Guys, can you look at me, please?
Yes.
So we'll have some discoveries, and you have
Yes.
natural reaction to it.
Exactly.
On
It's too much head. It's very too much.
they want it to look really Hollywood, so it's not gonna look like a
That's
home,
the same
home
way I
TV.
want it to look. Yes,
So
exactly.
it's not gonna have like a feel or like it's done at someone's home,
my phone.
home, yeah, with your phone. Anyone who is watching the YouTube, like
Alex, do you want the table in the shop?
not necessarily the mic, the label from the mic, that's important.
But I said, you don't need the table in the shop.
I don't need the table in the shop.
Let's pull it. Can you just pull the table in front, please?
We don't need the tables. We just need the us. Guys, anything that's instruction, he's the main character. I want all attention on him.
So this way you can center the shot and I know where to drop. Can you go down low? Can you go down low? Are you sure? Like this? Yeah, show them all the last because what's gonna happen, like I was saying, it's gonna crop.
You're still rolling. You're still.
It's gonna show.
Rolling.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Hi guys, my name is Mr. Great, and I have here amazing guy. I was trying to get his attention for probably 4 or 5 years, and finally we meet. That's our first meeting. Probably Billy Blind does not require much introduction, but I'll still introduce him. That's the guy who produced the magazine, and that's the guy who will produce probably the best party ever in this summer. And let's hear from Billy.
Thank you so much. First, I just want to thank you, Mr. Great, for having BB Magazine come down to speak with you and to continue to promote BB Magazine. BB Magazine was established about 4 years ago, and we started the magazine as strictly an online fashion publication. I didn't want to right away go into print because we're basically living in a digital age, and I didn't know if the print magazine would be relevant.
How come you produced your last party was everybody talk about your last party? What did you do?
Wow, that party was simply amazing. Let me tell you, it was so lit. We had so many models there, fashion models, cover models. We had other editor-in-chiefs from other magazines
Right, I've seen
that was there as well. And
Ryan
we
was here today.
did this event with Ryan Sheeman, who is an outstanding New York City promoter. And the way this event went down at the DL rooftop, it was really tremendous. So many people came down, and I was able to interact with people that normally support the magazine. But not just that, it was also a networking platform for myself because I was able to meet people that's associated with Ryan's camp. So it was really a successful night.
Why do you do this?
We simply do this for the people. We do this because we want to see people.
You're not making any money. You're just spending money on this?
Both, but at the same time, I would say mostly spending.
Mostly spending.
It's mostly spending, yes.
When we spoke on the phone prior to the interview, you mentioned that you will do a fashion show. You will have an event with the production. Can you talk about this a little bit?
The fashion show, it has to be a few notches above tremendous. We don't want to do anything that's going to be mediocre. We want something that is going to be a lasting impression on people that come there to see the fashion. We want the fashion to be ready to wear as well as couture. And this fashion show is going to require sponsorship. For the vision that I want to implement.
Let's call this affiliates.
Yes.
Sponsors.
Yes.
It's a little bit easier.
Yes.
They just
Yes.
sponsors.
We can definitely, we're welcoming affiliates because with the vision that I have for this fashion show, I really want it to be an annual event. And if the first one flops, who's going to look forward to the second one? So the first one, it's a requirement for it to be very successful.
Okay. Let's talk about where we're now and what we're doing today. We're at the YouTube space in Chelsea Market, and we're shooting some fancy cameras with the amazing crew. Acanelli is hosting the shoot, and we have quite a few, as you can see, designers and photographers, filmmakers, models. So later on, in the second part of the interview, you would be able to see my glow-in-the-dark wedding collection and bridal gowns and some other collections that we have. What's your expression? Like you had a little 5-second tour basically on the facility. Do you like it?
No, I don't like it. I love it. I simply love it. I was really blown away as soon as I was just walking through the lobby. And no, I don't like it. I simply love it. This place is awesome.
So hopefully maybe a month from now we can do some nice shoot here, and we can plan ahead and produce with the Acanelli's vision something that would be a value for everybody.
Okay, sounds great. BB Magazine, we thrive through networking. That's the way the magazine gets out. We're a publication that's on the rise, and the only way that we will continue to do that is through networking and the support of our readers.
Okay. Guys, stay tuned. We'll have some more guests for you. Ryan is getting ready, and some models are getting in makeup and hair. So we'll have a few more surprises for you. Thank you. Cut.
Mr. Great.
Well, we really need to get him a book, I think, I guess. Alright, so can we just focus on him now? Just on him. That's how you gotta be, right? Are you gonna move, or are you gonna stay?
We're gonna stay like that. We're not gonna move much. We just want to
Look at me, boss.
feel and look that it's a Hollywood level production. Ready?
Look at the camera. Don't move. Yeah. Stand by. So just to confirm, when he's talking, I need to move and focus on him.
Yes.
So you are not in a picture. When
Yes.
okay.
Get him the
This
space.
will not be visible.
That's fine. That's okay. He's the main character of the shot.
3, 4. Camera rolling.
Hi guys. My name is Mr. Great, and here is Ryan Sherman, who is a friend of mine, who met me a few times and who promised me that we'll have an event together one day. And the name of the event is Jewish Girl, Jewish Model Competition. Sorry, Jewish Model Competition. That's like two Jewish guys trying to create something of that stature. That would be a pretty amazing idea, and the process needs to be run by a couple of rabbis and have everything appropriate. So it's not that easy actually to get that done. To have enough, let's say 20, 30 amazingly beautiful Jewish models in New York and agreeing to participate on the stage, and especially if we're planning to have maybe a swimwear or like a little bit more revealing dress. So we're working with a Rabbi Council, but let's talk about the Ryan has amazing company that does promotions here in New York. Let's hear what he does and who he is.
Well, thank you very much for having me here today in the beautiful YouTube studios here in the heart of New York City. And Alexander and I go back many, many years. So my name is Ryan Shemin, and I'm the proud owner of SuccessWithTeamwork.com and a marketing agency where we shine a bright light on all different types of companies and people globally. We don't care about race, religion, nationality. All we care about is having a good heart and trying to make this world a better place. And we've got thousands of events coming up that we're all really excited for. Projects with HBO, Cinemax, with Flat Rate Moving, with NBA players, NHL. So we've got charity events. We just ran a few events this past weekend. We just ran a memorial basketball tournament and a 5K walk/run. And we've had tons of news cameras come and cover it, and it was extremely competitive. And we raised money to help create future leaders.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your future, like next big deal, next big event that's coming forward.
The next big event that we have coming up is a fashion event, so we will definitely have yourself there, Mr. Great.
Thank you.
And it's going to be with the United Nations, and we have tons of top models and designers joining us from all over the world. And BB Magazine will definitely be there front row covering this epic event. And we've had tons of exposure by ABC and NY1 who love what we do. And we're all really excited about it as we're going to have models all different sizes. So it doesn't matter their height, their weight. We want them to love what they do. And as I said, we shine a bright light on it. So, we have millions of people who share our content globally. And it's tremendous to see what happens, as I believe, is that teamwork really makes the dreams work, sort of like today, how we have producers, directors, photographers, videographers, people who...
We have a big crew today. Did you like the setting so far? How do I see that you're inviting more of your friends with us, so it must be like something what we're doing here.
Oh, I love it. On our platform, we have over 10,000 influencers who have opted into what we're doing. And everyone here has a massive following. So we've seen some guitar players outside who are on Spotify and, of course, on YouTube. And it's just tremendous, as you never know who you're going to meet. So we met a major broadcaster in the elevator up here who might be showing up in a little bit. So you never know who's coming next, YouTube.
Okay, guys. As you can see, Ryan is a supporter, and hopefully we'll see some of his work soon. And that's the part. Thank you for that part of the segment. I know you want a perfect shot, but so let's talk between five of us. What we're gonna talk. We're still promoting each other. So the idea is to let the gentlemen get their messages first. So as far as talking time, I would rather have those two guys have most of the time. Okay. As far as you two, you can keep making those funny faces. So the idea is I'll explain what you're doing, and then you can keep making those faces. I guarantee you will get thousands of likes and followers, and people will watch that just to see what kind of funny faces you're making. So that will. That will get you have a beautiful girl making funny faces, like laughing and like fooling around. We got views, and that's new viewers. So while they're watching her making funny faces, they listen to your message. So that sells.
So literally, while talking, we're gonna make faces.
Yes. While those two guys, like while three of us are basically talking, you can keep making funny faces. So you.
Last one, straight to the left. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right, Alex, you need to step back a little bit and towards Shanti.
A little towards us.
Okay. Like this.
And twist towards me. Like that.
And twist towards you.
Open up. Get that AG going.
What's that? Look at me.
That's my belly up. Rolling.
Almost. I need a little bit light on him, please. On Alex. Stand by.
Okay, what we're gonna talk. Same thing. Just let's get which points we missed.
we can talk about the upcoming fashion show that we have going on,
Mhm.
the upcoming summer issue release party that we're going to do in August.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring Brett, Break Bread designer information, glow in the dark stuff, and wedding collection. So we're gonna have maybe a bridal show.
Awesome.
So that's enough, and then Ryan come in and we'll go back to the first routine, initial routine.
Let's move to the left.
One step.
Okay, guys, let's.
Alex, open up.
The girls will keep moving, guys. It's gonna be forever. And here with us are a couple of important people. One more important person. If you can take off both badges from you, and we'll have one more guest on the show. And let me introduce you the rest of the crew.
Chantal.
Ryan Shemin.
Alina.
Billy Blunt from BB Magazine.
And we have the designer from Break Bread.
Gabriela Rosado.
Can we see the Gabrielian shot? So let's get squeezed in a little bit. Okay.
One big
So
happy family.
let me just warn you. While we'll be talking, the two models will make funny faces and different type of faces, not only funny faces. That's a part of the commercial look, what they can do, and that's hopefully the viewers who are the sponsors and who are affiliates and the producers of a variety of advertising magazines. If you see the look that you would like to be in your commercial, we have those models in our crew.
Mr. Great, I would do only 5 of you. Can you do a separate visit?
No, I want her to be in the shot because that's her piece. That's her piece. That's important.
Your mic covered the face.
Okay, I'll drop the mic. Then the mic is still. Maybe if okay.
Just pinch it and maybe a little
What?
sideways. Go a little sideways.
Squeeze this,
Go a little sideways.
expand a little bit.
No, that.
Yeah, or squeeze. them.
Okay,
Alex, open up towards me.
okay. So we're gonna do it again.
One step back for you. Yeah, and just open up towards me.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it another take. Take 2.
One sec.
Rolling.
Camera rolling.
Hello, gentlemen and ladies. My name is Mr. Great, and I have here amazing crew assembled for you. Okay. I will have everybody introduce themselves since I already so stumbled by their appearances next to me.
Gabriela Rosado.
Chantal.
Ryan Shemin.
Alina.
Billy Blunt from BB Magazine.
Okay, you see how he did it professionally. So we will do it again, but now with the titles who does what. Because this lady is Break Bread and she's a designer. What's your line? What do you do?
I'm a designer, seamstress, creative director for Break Bread Fashions.
Do you like it here in the YouTube space?
Yeah, it's
fun?
beautiful. It's
Is this-
different.
That's one of your models?
Yes, this is one of my pieces and models.
Okay, so that's your piece. Can you talk about your piece a little?
It's fun, more TLC-ish, happy, edgy at the same time, sexy, but comfortable. So,
Okay.
yeah. Fun.
What are you gonna do here today with us on the show?
Well, I'm just modeling her clothing, representing her line, and making it look good.
Okay, you are looking good. Ryan, what do you do?
My name is Ryan Shemin. I'm the proud owner of SuccessWithTeamwork.com and a marketing agency. I do some modeling and acting as well, and very proud to be here today.
So you're gonna be a model for us as a groom today?
Definitely. Well, right now I'm rocking some Hugo Boss, but hopefully soon I'm going to be rocking some Alexander G in the building.
Okay, nice. What's your name?
My name is Alina.
What do you do?
Today, I'm a princess. Look at me. I just princess, and I'm wearing this dress.
And that's a glow in the dark. That's will glow if we turn off the lights, and that's when we can do
Definitely,
it.
yes.
And let me not cover all the. Yes, but, I get closer to Billy.
Yes, once again, Billy Blunt from BB Magazine, and we feature many wonderful designers, fashion models, amazing photographers, and this is what we do.
Okay. Now let's see. So while you're watching this episode, our models gratefully agree to show their best looks that they can produce. If any one of those advertisers that watching us would like to hire those models, you'll be able to see what kind of looks they can do for the glamour, for the facial expressions, and hopefully those girls get some more gigs thanks to this. On the other hand, we hope that thanks to their beauty, you will keep watching our channel and listen to boring and entertaining stuff that us gentlemen have to not shovel you, but kind of share with you. Okay, so let's see who will be the first promoter. Ryan?
All right, happy to be so. So as I mentioned, I own an events and marketing agency. We've got projects coming up with performers like Ludacris. We've got an event coming up with Justin Bieber, a VIP private event. And we shine a bright light on companies and people who are doing fantastic work in the world that we live in today. So we work with CBS, part of CBS Cares, where we help open up doors, unlock opportunities for children that can't pay for university. We pay for it. And we've had people like Justin Tuck from the New York Giants take part in this. We've had all the people from 60 Minutes behind this movement. So it's very powerful to see when people work together. There is no I in team, and truly, when people work together, just like today, magic truly happens.
Okay, we all love your work, and you really bring the crowds. How big is your list? Like almost, I believe, like 7 million people you have on your list. That's what you told me.
Yeah, we have over 7 million emails and followers on Instagram, Twitter, and different social medias.
Ryan, you got some business. You have some crowds coming to your event.
Well, just like in the acting business where they say you're only as good as the last role that you were in, like, you know, Tom Cruise and all these people, so too in the fashion world where you're only as good as your last event. So that's why you always got to go out with a bang. You have to leave people wanting more, having them excited, stunning models all around, both male, female. And we love what we do, and we have passion, just like yourself, you know, who's been in this business for over 15 years, and you've helped pave the way for up-and-coming models, designers, as not everybody's a Ralph Lauren. But to be honest, I've gotten more compliments on the suits that I've gotten through these gentlemen than I have than wearing the Hugo Boss or the suits I've gotten custom-made at My Suit and other locations.
Okay. Let's hear from the designer. How we met. Did you like the Sunday casting call? How was? Did you get a chance to see your interview and the pictures? Like, what do you think of so far the collaboration that we have?
It was interesting. It was different. He not only gave me his opinion, but I also gave him my opinion on his pieces. So it was basically a collaboration that we both, you know, gave each other our.
You like the brick settings, right?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it.
That's a pretty nice. And
Yeah.
you like here in the YouTube space?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Yes, I like it. It's
so-
more modern and yeah.
It's all thanks to Akanelli, who's hosting the shoot today, and he left the studio at the moment. We still have to read to him.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a little bit of information from our media sponsor. In that sense, Bill Blind.
Yes. Right now, we have our spring issue that's available in stores at the Magazine Cafe at 15 West 37th Street and Around the World Fashion Publications located at 148 West 37th Street. Every time we release an issue, and this is very serious, we sell out in less than 5 days because the publication is really appealing to our subscribers.
It's online, right?
Well, we're available online, digital, and print. Yes.
How many copies do you print? Or is it,
We start off with 20,000.
wow.
And then what we do is, one thing that people need to know is that the magazine is not available in print monthly. We're a quarterly publication. So every time we release our magazine, there's great content that people can, definitely read about. And we
It's early morning. Yeah. Camera stop?
Yeah.
Memory? Memory?
No, the problem.
Battery? Problem? Okay. So let's
That was
keep
good.
shooting.
I like that. That was good.
That's Aaron, by the way, the male.
You're surprised. You still, maybe you're still posing to me. Like, that's the message, and yes. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wait, am I looking at you also?
Yeah, because I was still, it's not really an image. It's more like a grotesque on this, and in that sense. So we still need for the publication eyes, the smile. You have the lips, so the teeth, all that part sells the image. So you have all that. So she has that, sexiness about her, like young, the feel of young. So I think it's gonna do good.
Okay.
So I had to be like,
Just tell me what I gotta do.
Yes. Where's the designers? Okay. Can you get the Gabriella?
Gabriella?
Okay, so a little bit, yes, the ring up, yes. And what's your expression? How do you feel about it?
surprise.
Show me. But I don't see it. Oh, yes, when you bring the eyes up, that's
Yeah. Okay.
direct.
Okay. Okay. So I look surprised. Okay.
How do you see it? Good? Okay. Should fix it.
More expression. More expression. Don't look too tense. You look very tense. Loosen up. Loosen up and like. Yeah, right there. But don't look at the camera. Look at him.
Am I doing this or not? Am I getting married or not?
Oh, okay. Am I looking at you?
I want the expressions. Yeah,
You
and
guys
I.
have to
okay.
look at each other. 'Cause you
Second,
guys know.
so we can get a look at each other at eyes. So like that's the moment of truth,
Okay.
and then we can have second thoughts. Also look at. Am I? He doesn't believe that he's actually doing this. He's giving the ring.
And what if we have? What if we had my buddy Odysseus like pulling her away, like saying like no?
Okay, you want to pull?
Second thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like meaning he's
No.
saying like no. I'm
He
good,
has good
and
ideas.
He's the now boyfriend, and we have an ex.
Okay, you want to do this? Or you gonna?
Why?
We're in.
That has happened in real life.
Are you capturing this?
Good. Okay, so you're her ex-boyfriend, and he's proposing to her currently. So you're gonna like try and say like, no, come with me. Okay. And he's gonna be like presented.
Hide this. This goes away.
yes.
That's. No, just other people. Just put it in pocket.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so where are we gonna position him? We
I think like behind her, so, like
Like-
tug of
like,
war,
yeah,
like a tug of
grabbing
war
my-
side.
don't do it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, that would be a funny.
But I'm still gonna look at him, or I'm gonna look like.
That's
So
cool.
you
That's
have-
cool.
you have
Your
a choice.
expression is perfect. Your expression is perfect. Yes. Yes.
A couple of horizontals.
See, that's why you bring the professional actors.
Yeah. His expression is perfect.
That is perfect.
Wow.
Good, right?
Sounds like the ex-boyfriend.
I feel the intensity behind this. So let me move this away. Just let me. I want to move this out.
I love that. Yeah. That is so like out of this world.
But it's so real too, you know?
Ryan has creative part. Okay, I think
Great
we're
creative.
good here. Let's switch to the interview mode.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna have a couple of interviews. You're gonna be first and 15 seconds. 5, 4,
Camera is not rolling.
rolling.
Alright. So stand by. 1, 2, 3, 4, rolling.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have Aaron with us, who is a famous actor, it's my understanding.
Or at least trying to be.
Trying to be. Well, you come to me as a friend of Ryan, so the forever friend of Ryan must be highly regarded as in the acting world.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I've known Ryan for a couple of years now. He's a good man.
And you came, and right away you got to two shot. You went to the engagement shoot, and you did just recently a bridal proposal shoot. How do you like it?
Yeah, it was first for me. So today I got my first wedding proposal done. I apparently we're engaged right now, and I haven't told my mother yet. So you guys are the first to know.
She'll be happy to see those pictures.
Yeah, I should hope so. She'll be angry that I didn't tell her first.
Okay, so that would be if you save those pictures for April Fools, that would be a great present for her on April 1st.
True, that's a good point.
Let's see if, what are your perception of my crew, the people that we have here? Like, do you like the settings, the location, the people, the equipment?
So I'm very new to this. I just started getting into this about a couple of months ago, not even about 3 months ago. Everybody's been very, very nice. It's a cool setting. Chelsea Market's definitely got a cachet to it in terms of just like the lobby and the ambiance, and just walking through the YouTube headquarters was actually really, really cool. So.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. We have a couple of shoots coming towards us. Would you be interested to participate, perhaps?
Yeah, potentially. I need to get a little bit of a body of work, so this has been great, and I'd love to do future work.
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit of what you have done? What's in your plans? What are you going? Where are you heading?
Sure. So I just got professional photos done in about March, and looking to just get my name out there. Years ago, I was casted as an extra to be on Gossip Girl, actually, but I couldn't make the third round of cuts, so I couldn't be on the show. But I'm definitely looking to do more commercial work, print, billboards, and such.
I have a couple of cameras, as you can see, and I have shot quite a few weddings and portraits. Maybe one day we'll do some work for you, and hopefully that will help your portfolio. Good luck with your career, and maybe we'll have some more collaboration.
Thanks so much for having me. Everybody's been great, and
this is Aaron
for the camera one time.
You got this smile? Cut. Good.
That was like that.
Yes, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Great, and I have Chantel here. She's a beautiful model, introduced to me by Breaking Bread, the designer, and this is our second kind of shoot. We had a casting on Sunday, and Chantel today modeling Break Bread designs. As you can see, those are beautiful pieces. And we have done a little bit of proposal shoot, and we done a little bit of shoots here and YouTube space, and we're planning to do a little bit more during the day. How do you like your experience so far?
At first I was nervous, but at least I'm now getting used to it, so I'm breaking out my shell to be better.
Okay.
A little bit.
A little bit. What gets you nervous? Like strange people?
A lot of people, yeah, that I don't know.
A lot of people you don't know?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's your chance to get to know them, and
yeah,
maybe once you get to know that they're like decent, normal people, just trying to make some
decent,
art.
normal.
Like there are some creeps around there, but I hope we keep those out, and we stay with a positive crew. Okay. Yeah. What's your goals as the model in your career?
Well, I started modeling a year ago for Gabriela. She was the one that brought me into this world. She thought I had potential to do it. I didn't think about modeling or taking a picture or walking a runway till she guided me to the right place. And I hope after this I can keep on continuing pursuing being a model.
Okay. That's fair. What's kind of shoots do you have in place in the future? Do you have anything scheduled for the summer? You have any ideas?
Well, I have a couple more shoots with Gabriela that she's making me do in the park, and we're going to.
You do?
Yeah, she's. Well, not making me do, but I'm helping her. Like also like send out her message with her clothing. So we're doing some shots in Prospect Park in Brooklyn. We have in August we're doing Fashion Week. Is a project is a good cause. It's for domestic violence. Wow. So We're doing a lot of fashion designers are getting together and putting their clothes out there. So I'm gonna be participating in that.
What about my calendars? Did you probably saw the fishing one, right? At the break I gave you.
Yeah.
Would you be interested we have a couple of shoots coming up. Would you be interested to participate in those?
Yeah, I won't mind. I'm really open right now to anything, so I can get my portfolio.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully, good luck with your career, and hopefully that what we're doing today here will help you to get some paid gigs and have fun as the part of our crew. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. And I forgot.
Odysseus. Odysseus.
I apologize, but it's been a long day, and I'm pacing myself a little bit. Odysseus.
Stand by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this interesting gentleman is named Odysseus, and he is a dancer and an actor. And he came here today, the YouTube space, as a request of Ryan.
Yes, yes.
And how do you like it so far?
I like it a lot. It's really fun. Great atmosphere, great people to be around. So it's always great.
It's all free.
Yes.
You use this YouTube space.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah.
just need to have following. If you're a great actor, you're a great dancer. Maybe you can get some couple of videos of you dancing and
absolutely,
acting, and you get enough followers to have your own shoot.
That is true. Yes, that is true. That is true. So yeah, I'm very fortunate to be here in the space. So yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so. Tell us a little bit about your career. What do you do?
I'm an actor and dancer, professional dancer.
You're not in the union, right?
No. I'm non-union still at the moment.
What's the advantages of not being a non-union?
Advantage of being non-union is I can work for online production companies that mostly put their stuff online, feature films, short films, so I can go out on auditions a lot more and get cast in a lot more non-union stuff than as if I was in the union.
Nowadays, the casting world is pretty much changed and drastically. It used to be through all the agencies, and now the basically the Instagram changed things. Dramatically, right?
Yeah, well, just social media in general changed everything dramatically with the whole aspect of castings and things like that. So instead of going directly through like agencies, a lot of time production companies would just contact you directly and say, hey, we'd like for you to work here, or they post also a lot on the social media platforms too. So.
Okay. So where do you think the industry is going forward? We will have no casting agencies. It will be one or two left, or it's all going to be done like electronically.
Well, I mean, it's already moved towards electronically, but
the websites rather than through the actual like little agencies like the.
But I don't.
Centralized? Do you think it's going to be Uber, like Google, like one agency that does everything for everybody?
No, because there's so many different production companies and so many talent agencies that need to be in the know.
We have so many taxi drivers. We have so many services.
That is true. We do. But some casting offices only go directly through agency representation. So you always will have that need for a management or an agent.
I think those agencies are dinosaurs, and that will be not part of the future. They will be
interesting.
Out, and in the new world, it will be maybe one or two major agencies and no competition, but basically a monopoly. It's coming to this.
Interesting. You should say that, because if that is the case, then that means that a lot of the A-list actors out there would pretty much have to drop their agencies and submit like the rest of us, normal peons, mortals.
All these people in the middle will have to find the jobs. Yep, I think that would be
interesting.
The power will be in actors' hands. So with new technology, with new software that's coming out, with new applications, you would not need really those people who are between you and the job. So they're taking bulk of the money, and they're not doing that much work. You are the actor, the one who is doing the work.
Well, yes. I mean, that is true. As actors, we still do 90% of the work, even after we sign onto our agencies.
90% of the money.
We still get a good chunk of that money. So it's not, we still get a really good chunk of that money. Yes, it'd be better if we got like the whole entire chunk in, but that's the agreement when you sign with the representation.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you saw two views on the agency world, from the actor and from me as a producer. Hopefully, one of us will have vision for the future. Thank you, guys.
Cut.
Good job.
3, 4, rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you beautiful model, Natalia. Natalia been introduced to me by the designer Break Bread, and she's wearing one of our wedding dresses that are glow-in-the-dark piece of collection. And she's wearing the Jewish ring with the Mogen Duit. So we have the full set of Jewish collection of jewelry. And Natalia is about to be in the bridal show and with us. And let's see what do you feel about the YouTube space in the production? How do you like it?
I really like it. It's very excited, and I met a lot of great people, and it's a great experience. I like it.
Do you like the makeup we did for you, the hairstyle?
Yes, I met this makeup girl a lot of times already, and I like what she does.
Who did your hair?
I don't remember her name.
What about makeup?
Celia. Her name is Celia.
Next time when you talk about the people who help you to create the look, it's better to have them on camera, so everybody wants to have the credit, and it's important to have the name right, the credits right, so that's the look. Usually people like to hear themselves as a part of the crew. Good luck with the shoot today. You look really stunning, and I hope that we'll see more of you maybe at the calendar shoots. I don't know if you saw my calendars, and hopefully you'll be a part of our crew for years to come.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you. Thank you.
Cut.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Camera rolling.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Мистер Грейт. Я произвожу различные шоу, и в том числе брайдал шоу. Вот перед нами сидит одна из наших моделей, Наталья. Она на ней одет наше свадебное платье, которое светится в темноте, glow in the dark piece, and маленький кусочек еврейской ювелирной коллекции и тиары, которые мы используем на наших конкурсах красоты. Мы находимся в YouTube Space в Chelsea Market. И, Наталья, это первый раз вы нас на шуте, да?
Да, это мой первый раз.
И вам нравится, что происходит здесь?
На самом деле мне очень нравится. Я не ожидала такого масштаба. Я встретила очень много замечательных людей. Это отличный опыт для меня, и я надеюсь, будет это еще... Нет, все было отлично. Спасибо.
Если что-то будет нехорошее, скажите.
Я дам вам знать.
Наладить отношения.
Все отлично, все лучше некогда.
Окей, расскажите про вашу карьеру, как вы стали моделью, для чего вы, что вы делаете?
Я только недавно переехала в Америку, и в этой стране я поняла, что я могу сделать то, что я хочу, а не то, что я должна делать. Из Украины.
Из какого города?
Днепропетровск.
У меня жена из Днепродзержинска.
Я была там пару раз, да. Да, это очень красивый город, Днепропетровск, вот. И в Америке решила начать карьеру модели.
Мне, кстати, следующий шут мы сделаем. У меня целая большая ювелирная коллекция еврейской, украинской ювелирки, то есть трезубец, и все это. Сейчас мы тебя переоденем, и следующий лук у тебя будет уже украинский.
Отлично, звучит замечательно.
Вот, что еще хотел тебя расспросить. Ты понимаешь, что это вот участие в YouTube Space это бесплатно, то есть мы не платим за рент, мы не платим за камеру, мы сейчас снимаем на 8K камеру RED, которая стоит где-то в 120 тысяч, и все это предоставляется, если у вас много есть followers на YouTube, мы можем это использовать бесплатно. То есть в Украине таких, насколько я понимаю, возможностей пока не присутствует.
Возможностей нет, и я не думаю, что в ближайшее время будет присутствовать.
Но мы можем это делать здесь пока,
да.
И надеюсь, что ты сможешь приходить, там, когда у нас есть шуты, на наше производство.
Спасибо большое, с удовольствием.
Thank you.
But I've been on television, I've been on Gotham, I've been on Blacklist, I've been on Elementary.
All right, so I'll drop a few, and then you'll drop the rest.
Hey guys, so we're ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Ryan Shemin, the proud owner of Success with Teamwork, and I've got my buddy over here, Mr. Tony Farrow, in the building. You might have seen him on Blacklist. This guy's an award-winning actor, director, producer, who I've had the pleasure of working with on some fantastic films, as this man's been in over 10 different projects globally. So, Tony, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, I've been on a little bit of a roll. I've been wanting to do acting since I was young. And my father, I did a couple of movies at the beginning. I was in All the Marbles with Peter Falk. That was my first one, which was The Cattle Call, which is just they take a bunch of people, they fill up a quarter of a stadium. By the time they shoot the full stadium, they make it appear that it's been full. So they do that with a limited amount of background. And then from there, I actually had a second movie that I got to participate called 6 Weeks with Dudley Moore and Mary Taylor Moore. And I was an background in that. And, you know, it was a little bit different. I was an artist in an art class. And Dudley Moore walks through. I don't know if you remember the movie. It's an older movie. And there's a silhouette there, a person knew that we're painting, and I got locked out. I learned what lockout is, and that means only my elbow got in the shot. But from that movie, I went ahead and I was in Emilio Estevez's first movie with Martin Sheen called In Custody of Strangers. So in this movie, we were all going to a cannery in San Pedro, California, and we're looking for jobs in the morning, and the foreman's giving out the jobs, and Emilio realizes that he's using favoritism and giving the jobs to his favorite people, so he gets upset. He throws his coffee and donut. I get to get involved. Martin Sheen, who's his real-life father, they're having a fight. I get in the middle of it, and boom, now I've got a little bit of action going, and I was really inspired by it, and that's what I thought I wanted to do as an actor.
Well, I've gotten to see this man play all different types of roles. We were both in the movie called American Brawler with Zach McGowan and Amy Smart. And why don't you tell them about the award-winning film that was just presented here in the heart of Manhattan?
Yeah, we just had a film called A Rabbi, a Priest, and an Ex-Goomba that won Best Dark Feature in the Manhattan Film Festival, which I was about 21% of the movie. I was the Goomba. Ryan was one of our producers, and it was shot out in Santa Barbara, and it's a dark comedy. It's sort of like a Bernie Madoff story where the owner of a bank gambles away all the town's money.
Well, let's not spill all the beans. That way the fans out there are going to tune in live and go check it out, as it's all over the web, and it's a global success. And I think that people who are out there need to understand how much time goes into each film, into every commercial. Why don't you tell them a little bit about some of the challenges that you've seen and how you've been able to overcome it and to be where you are today, right here in YouTube studios?
Yeah. Well, the biggest challenge that there is as an actor is letting other people get in the way of your vision, because you would hope that you would get more people to back you, but really they don't. It's a very, nobody can make your career but you. So you have to, no matter what's said, or, whether you're too old or too young or too heavy or too not good looking, it doesn't matter. Everybody can get that dream if that's what they want. You just have to stay at it, pursue it. And I've been doing it again. I didn't get to finish, but when I went home the day after doing the Martin Sheen movie and Emilio Estevez, and I told my father I wanted to be an actor, and he says, "And why is that?" And I said, "Because I was pretending like I was looking for a job, and this is what I want to do." And he says, "Well, tomorrow I'm going to get you a real job." He took me to the Carpenters Union out in California, made me join the Carpenters local, and I worked as a carpenter for a long portion of my life, until I got into my 50s and I realized, look, if you don't start following your passion now, you might not ever get the chance.
Definitely, you don't want to wait, and always pursue your dreams.
Yeah, so I started dabbling about 6 years ago into the movies again, and it's really right now what's going on. It's a sort of snowballing. In the last 5 years, I did an HBO sizzler with Michael Wright and Harry Lennox, and then I did a Rabbi, Priest, and Ex-Goomba, which is now being circulated worldwide. Group Therapy, which is another movie that's getting circulated worldwide, like the one you mentioned, American Brawler's coming out, where I was a judge. Bound by Debt with Paul that's coming out. Also Breaking Point with Joe Gawalis. Now I just got accepted for 2 TV pilots. It's really crazy, but I'm starting to blow up. And something that I thought was just is this real, or am I just kidding myself? And you know what? It looks like that it really might be happening. So.
Well, listen, man, I'm going to pinch you. So this is definitely real life. And guys, this is just a man showing you that he's a man on a mission, that if you follow your dreams, you work with the right people. I think in this business, every day you learn something new, whether it's about directing, producing, the lighting, how important that is, the sound, as that really brings out the quality. And what I love about the pictures that you've been in is that it's very realistic. You play a very real person. It's not something that's abstract, that doesn't happen. And I think that people could really relate to your story. So I just want to say, I wish you nothing but the best. I'm looking forward to future celebrations and opportunities together. And you guys will see him at the Urban Action Showcase as well, which is partnered with HBO, Cinemax, Vimeo, and tons of incredible companies. And thank you guys for tuning in live, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, guys, we're ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Welcome back, everybody. Alexander Gurman, Promotions, Productions. My name is Ryan Shevin, proud owner of Success with Teamwork and Online Media Success. I'm with a stunning gal right now who flew in all the way from England to be with us today. And why don't you tell them a little bit about your background and what we might see in your future?
So I'm only 15 and I recently started modeling, but it's something I want to continue. I moved here when I was 7, actually. So I've had a bit of time in the States, but yeah, this dress is so beautiful.
And the unique thing about what's going on today is all the pieces that you guys are seeing at home. If we shut off the lights here, she would be glowing in the dark. She's already glowing, but in the dark, she will shine bright like a diamond, as Rihanna said. And nowadays, you just want to do anything to catch those eyes, to get into those magazines, TV. I myself, I've been in a few TV shows and movies, and you're absolutely stunning. I'm sure that you're going to have a very long career. And is there anybody that you look up to currently as a model or actress?
Yeah, I really like Jennifer Lawrence. She's hilarious, and I really agree with everything she stands for. She's a very strong, independent woman figure for me.
Well, something exciting that's coming up in a little bit is in a few weeks, I'm coordinating a fashion show with the United Nations where we're bringing out some of the most influential female leaders from across the globe, shining a bright light on fashion. And just like people like yourself, getting them into couture dresses, all different styles. And it's really neat when you see that the work that's happening today in YouTube, and we've been working with Google and fantastic companies like HBO and Cinemax, CBS, NBC, when you see that this work is making a big difference globally. As we just did a huge fashion show that ABC covered that was about PTSD. And sadly is that 22 soldiers are committing suicide daily. So we raised millions of dollars to help combat this. As we're able to pursue our dreams for them making sacrifices and risking their lives so that we could be here today in YouTube. So for everyone out there that has served the military, we appreciate you. And the sacrifices that you have made are, beyond invaluable, and we appreciate everything that you have done. And are there any final words or anywhere that your fans out there could find you?
I mean, it's kind of what you just said, but mental illness is a big thing. I have bipolar disorder and BPD, which is borderline personality disorder. I feel like it's looked over, mental illness in general. So yeah, it's a very real thing, but yeah.
And people need to combat it. You need to be active about it, voice your opinions. And, for those people who don't believe in it, there's statistics, and there's just tremendous people who want to make a difference in this world that we live in. And I truly believe that if we continue shining a bright light on these real messages, that it will go far and people will take it to heart. And next time that they come across someone who has a mental disability, it's not an illness, rather it's something that people can work through and appreciate and understand that every person is different. So it doesn't matter your race, your religion, your ethnicity. We're all equal. We all deserve respect. And thank you guys for tuning in live. We've got some incredible guests coming your way. And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Welcome back, everybody. My name is Ryan Shemin, and I have a special guest here who's an actor, model, and just tell them more about yourself, Odysseus, because you have an incredible story.
Yes, besides being an actor and doing some print modeling, I am also a professional dancer as well, a professional swing dancer and blues dancer. So I teach lessons from time to time. So that's other things that I do besides acting too.
Well, I had to bring him here today to the YouTube studios here in the heart of New York City. But why don't you tell them where you stopped by earlier today?
Well, earlier today, I had 2 auditions earlier today, one for a web series pilot, and then the other one for a audition for a certain Marvel TV show. Can't say which one, but I had an audition for that today as well.
See, and this man over here reminds me of that saying, is that New York City, it never sleeps. Constantly going 300 miles an hour, as on every block there's a TV show being shot, a movie, auditions, or there's rehearsals being done. And it's tremendous to see. I've known you for a few years, and every event that we go to, it's neat because the people who are around us, they are impacting the media that's out there, whether it's in films or whether it's in TV shows or online streaming. It's just incredible to see, and your fans are lining up outside, and it's really exciting. So why don't you tell the fans out there some of the projects that you have coming up?
Well, actually, I worked on a film a couple months ago, actually last month, that will be premiering on Netflix in the fall with possible limited movie theater runs. So I can't tell you what movie that is yet because got to be hush on the promo. All right. So, For now, yes. And actually, I just wind up booking a commercial that will be shooting in Connecticut. So I'm just waiting to hear back when I have to go in for that shoot date. So I heard about that today as well. I was running around New York City. So a lot of good things going on. A lot of good things, definitely good things in the works.
Well, it's amazing. And in a few months, we have the Urban Action Showcase. Shout out to Demetrius Angelo, the innovator, the main producer behind it. And the first day actually takes place at HBO headquarters, and the second day is at AMC theaters. And we've brought out people from Straight Outta Compton, from Mortal Kombat, from every type of action film, as action is the #1 genre out there.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, and actually I had 2 films last year that was in the Urban Action Showcase. So that was kind of cool. One of them was Star Wars Behind the Sabers, directed by Zach Abramowitz, which was a brilliant fan film. And I believe it won. Yes, it won. It made it to the finals of the J.J. Abrams Star Wars contest last year. And also, Zach Abramowitz also did some great work too. He has his show that was on Hulu, which was awesome with that as well. So definitely check him out. Great director, great friend of mine. And another film that I did last year was called, hold on if I can remember it. Done a lot of stuff here, so hold on. Was called Forgotten Kingdom Genesis. That was directed by a really good friend of mine named Jamal Blair. So I was one of the guest stars in that web series as well. So check that out too. So I had 2 films, fortunately enough, that I was able to be in the Urban Action Showcase last year.
And you see, guys, that's the best part about this job, is shining a bright light on people just like this gentleman over here and my buddies Dax and Atragon, DJ Dubs, who are getting the music into these films, setting the tone for people and unlocking opportunities. As you know, Anthony Vera started out DJing in different clubs here in New York City, and now he's on the big screens. He's part of iHeartRadio. And truly the sky is the limit, and we see that here in New York City. So any encouraging words that you have for any up-and-coming actors who haven't made it to where you are yet today? Any boost of confidence you could give them?
Yeah, tons boost of confidence. Persevere, never give up, and just really focus on how you want to brand yourself as an artist, because that can go a long way. And once you get a good understanding or foundation for that, then auditions will come in, you know, job opportunities will come in, because they will see the producers or the directors or even the casting agencies or talent agencies will see this actor, they've done their homework, they've, you know, sat down and really thought about, this is my brand, this is how I market myself, and I can see them playing these particular character types. So understand how you want to brand yourself.
That is definitely a very valid point, and valuable is to distinguish yourself, is to set yourself apart from everyone else, and to show that you truly do care. I think that goes a really long way. Something like that happened to me, where, shout out to Freedom Williams for all of you out there that remember him. He sang the song "Everybody Dance Now," and
Nice.
he was part of CMC Music Factory.
Oh, wow.
And he broke his leg the day before he was supposed to shoot in a movie, and the director called me and said, "Hey, Ryan, how'd you like to be in this film?" And I was alongside Amy Smart, Zach McGowan, and tons of incredible directors, producers were part of that project. So you never know who's on the other end of that phone, or just like yourself hustling around New York City today, you never know who's watching you during that audition. So maybe you're a right fit for that TV show or movie today, or maybe in a month down the road, they're shooting another project, and you will come front of mind. So it's really important, guys, to give it your absolute all. Stay on top of your social medias on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything you could do to get your name out there.
Especially social media. That's something that I've been really pushing myself to stay on top of as well. Come from the old school of acting, where social media really wasn't that big, you know, like 10 years ago, even 10, 15 years ago. And now I'm always like, okay, let me post this, let me post that. And it's just like with anything else, you got to stay on top of it as well with your acting technique, acting craft, and always keeping in touch with people. Ryan himself, I've known him for a couple of years, and always an excellent individual, always connecting people to other individuals in the industry. And I've gotten some work because I've met someone through one of your networking events. So
hey, you never know who's going to attend those events. For example, Justin Bieber started out on YouTube. So tremendous people are making waves around the world with their photos, with their videos. I know Ami Horowitz, who I had the pleasure of being in Whistler, Canada with, alongside the First Family. So Jared Kushner, Ivanka Trump, and many special guests were out there. And, you know, Ami Horowitz gets millions of hits, and he speaks of real causes. He's helping better the world that we live in today. So our advice to you out there, guys, is give it your absolute best shot. If you shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you're going to land amongst the stars. So thank you guys for watching, and we've got some exclusive interviews coming your way.
And thank you.
Bye, guys.
Actually, let's do it now.
Now?
Yep.
Okay.
I like the idea. Let's.
Alright.
Roshi, is it possible you can have 1 minute? 1 second.
I think it.
Alan, can you keep on the YouTube page?
Oh.
Alan, can you look at me? Just stop. Don't stop. Just I want you to stay. Just Alan. Okay. Good. Where's my seat? Next album. You can change. Do this. Can you do this after?
Yeah, sure.
Let's get this shot out. What was the second look? The begging part. What's the second? Let's get
Second look.
he has to go.
Okay. Where's the girl?
Well, the girl's here. She's here.
Okay. Yeah.
I know. Modeling?
You're modeling.
He just
You're acting at the same time, like.
Yeah, she's modeling and
Yeah.
he's sneaking in. No clue that he's here.
Oh, peeping Tom?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't want to be a peeping Tom.
No, no. That's creepy. No, creepy.
just nearby him.
Yeah.
And he just like always like, yes, it's
Okay.
me. Yeah, this is my girl.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
doing with this model.
He, he's a good model.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. So let's pull this.
Maybe a surprise.
Do we have any props now?
What about the oh,
Let's
I know.
not-
We could even use this. So cuz her hair's a little bit crazy and you know, I don't know, incorporate something in it.
And he's supposed to be like that always, like
Yeah.
always calm.
That's a rainbow. That's a gay look. That's what you want?
No, not this.
No.
Not this.
Okay.
This one.
This girl doesn't go for this look. This.
Okay,
you
let's
know?
try.
Okay.
Like formula, like doctor something, yeah.
Mad scientist?
Yeah. The mat there you go. You see?
And I'm just sitting here just cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah. You're sitting here, yeah.
So she's all passion. He's like a
Yeah. He's
Okay.
the more settled
He doesn't
type.
love me. I tried to do
Yeah.
anything.
There we go.
Yeah.
there is no relation between two.
She's making a concoction to get out of love.
So let's have the legs in the same line. So when you turn, just low. No, keep it up. Just
I have to move on.
No, you don't have to move. I just want to have symmetry between both of you, so you'll be not separate but together. You
Yeah,
understand?
that's
So
true.
a little bit more, a little bit angle. Yes, your leg is up. Yes.
Yeah.
That way there is a symmetry. There is
Yeah.
a correlation
Yeah,
between
you're
you.
right. Watch my wheel.
Yes. That's a magazine cover.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Okay, that's coming good. That's coming nice. Can you stay still for a sec?
Yeah, I like that expression. Like what?
Give me the eyeballs.
Yeah, like what is she doing? Like I like that. That's definitely cover.
Okay, let's try something else.
Mhm.
Open your eyes.
Okay,
Mhm.
I think it's good.
Mhm.
Done?
Yeah. Yeah.
Second one.
Only thing she's missing is an apple.
Uh-huh.
Change.
Like Snow White.
That was cool. You see?
Okay. Thank you guys.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You have my card.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Yeah, you
do.
want to change?
Let me give you my card.
But what can we change?
Yeah.
Let me stick
Okay,
with it.
let's change.
Okay.
No, no.
So on the front you can see that's the how you contact me.
Okay.
Back is my shows.
Yes.
Text me.
Okay, you sit first here on the couch. Okay, so we're gonna have a couch scene and then by the window. Just out for a second and let's close the door so we have more space. Okay, let's go by the window. We'll need also with the makeup. Do you remember Helen? The makeup artist. She was at my show also. I don't know if she did your hair. The girl that doing
Yeah.
she's very nice.
Yeah, she.
beautiful. Can you get me her bag? Which one was it?
The white one.
What do you need?
Her bag.
Can I sit on here?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's do the guide.
Okay.
Okay. Our proposal scene, we need a ring. Can you take off your ring for a second, but make sure you give it back to her. It's real one, and that's from her husband. He wouldn't mind it, right? That
No.
he would- It's just modeling. It's not
Yeah,
for real.
I know. I'm married for 12 years.
So like, there we go on the
Yes,
knee.
go on your knees. Yep. Let's switch sides. So I want her to be at first and the other side.
You know what I mean? Like, look at her in the eyes or something.
Yes. And let me get
I should feel like I'm actually proposing.
You want to sit down?
Yeah, sure.
And
Same thing or?
I want her hands on the couch in the back, like lay down. Yeah. Go in the middle of the couch in the center.
You me?
No. Yes. Center. Yes. That's better. And your hands up. Over. Higher. Both hands. Yes. And the other hand. But I want to see the hands. Yes. Yes. The arm. That's good. And he's asking you, and you just like this.
What do I do? Like,
You're proposing, but she hasn't said yes, no.
so disappointed look?
Not disappointing, but you're waiting.
Okay.
You're waiting. You're hoping that she'll say yes.
Right.
Alright.
Maybe she'll say yes, maybe no. Can you go on that side of the couch?
Like sit on it?
No, go on that side and bend over and let you, yes. Yep, lower. Put your belly on the couch.
Oh,
Wait.
right.
Yes, like this.
Okay.
He's crawling. Keep looking at me. Okay, I think we got it.
No, okay.
Yep. If you guys have any ideas, I think we're good. You want it? You've had
Can
the
you
ring
move my
back?
hair?
Should your hair?
No, can you make a picture like from the back of my hair?
Yes. I like the hair. You know what? Let me change the lens for that. Okay. Just give me a second. I want to do the the other lens.
The fisheye?
I have a different lens for that. Maybe better.
Oh yes, please. Your turn. Sure.
You're married, right?
Yeah.
During your wedding, was there any specific type of photos that you thought was special, that you think might look good for today? Any incorporation from your real wedding?
I could lift the bride up, maybe. I could do something like that.
What?
Lift the bride up. So
Yeah.
No, let's stay.
No, I'm just saying
Or
that's
the
the
one
standard.
that like there was a tree here and he was looking from that side and now it's like peeping. And like he's kneeling, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like putting his hand like this.
The ones where they hold hands, like the bride
Like
standing.
this.
I know what you're saying. That's a very that's like a very memorable framed picture for a wedding.
Or there's another one that where he's kneeling and he's doing the same, and I'm like this and I'm like, you know, looking back.
Was there ever a disappointment or regret? Don't say it for the camera.
No.
3 kids, you think it's disappointing?
That's true.
And her husband let her model, you understand? After so many years, she does a variety of shows. That's a great accomplishment. The trust, the
actually-
relationship, that's, you know,
Right.
not many couples have that kind of relationship.
And I also I'm the
Yeah, behind the
first
scene
ever
must have been
Mrs.
so
India
interesting.
worldwide in Suriname as well.
Miss India.
Mrs. India World. Yeah.
Oh, right.
From Suriname. So
That's-
yeah, my hair.
Yeah,
That's spectacular.
Let's go back to the hair. Oh my god, that's amazing hair.
Yeah.
You like what Helen did for you? Or you did it yourself?
No,
No what?
she did it.
She did it?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you stay a little, so I'm gonna have it from that side. Let me go here. Oh, you stay here. I'm not gonna have to. Alexander, you step aside.
Sorry about that, Alex.
That's blowing.
Another of the typical marriage poses are the ones where the couple are dancing and stuff like that.
Yes.
I'm just giving you suggestions since you asked for suggestions.
Okay, yes, that would be nice, but I think let's leave it at this. Let's go to the next one.
So should I return you?
Yes.
So I'm done, right?
If you're done with this one, if you will
Let's
wait.
do one
if-
just
Yes.
to tease somebody. Like, can you just...
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
She's saying yes, that's okay.
You want me to wear an extra?
Yes, I want a different dress, yes. We can do another bridal dress or we can do like a regular dress. Also, it's about it.
Okay.
So let's do the other way. So we have
The lighting?
the lighting is way too bright. for the camera.
Thank you.
Leslie's ready and I'm gonna show
Okay.
you guys.
Okay, who's Leslie? Nice.
How should I know which dress to?
$30. And I put those beads, they're fluorescent, they glow in the dark. So $150 to $200. Nice.
You're gonna have to Photoshop my face because I had to touch up my own makeup. I didn't have any makeup with me.
I have my makeup stuff there.
I know, you brought that after I was done. Does this look straight? I'm good with direction, you just tell me.
Okay, so. Okay, the hands.
You want me to do
No,
it?
the other, you did good. smile. Okay, let's move you in the middle of the couch.
I was gonna say, this is so nice. Too bad you can't stand up at something and I sit on the floor and spread out round.
Okay, you wanna do that?
It's your
Well,
dress. You can do it
well,
last, and then you
okay.
take it down. You know what I mean? It would just look so pretty. You want me to sit again?
I'll follow your direction for now. Looks like you have a good idea. Let's go by the window.
Right past the couch?
Yes. After this, Alexander, if you can ask all the girls, all the water bottles out. I don't want the Google people to see the way because they're gonna stop everything we do and just escort, get us out.
No problem.
We're gonna
Do you
be
want me
in
to take?
trouble.
You want me to take that as of right now?
Take this one out and just ask the girls no water in this space.
No problem.
They're gonna stop everything we're doing. We're gonna be in trouble for that. Can you lay on the couch?
Yes, I can. Which direction's best? Face
Uh,
that way?
Hello. Hi, how are you? Bianca?
Sorry, how are you?
Do you want me to face with the sunlight this way?
Yes.
Or face the other way?
You're facing the sunlight, I'm gonna go up.
Okay.
Over.
Oh. The clip's falling out of my hand.
Just give me a second. You're relaxing, you're writing, you're just having a good time and you're resting. Alex, Alexander, can you give her a cup pillow?
Let me know if that's comfortable.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, let's go to the boardroom.
Okay. And I brought this.
Alexander, you getting this?
Yes.
Okay. Get it.
Oh, I was gonna, okay.
You want to do
Three
another
shots?
one?
I was just gonna.
Okay, let's do this. See what she's
top
doing.
layer. What do you need? Just the top layer. There we go. That's all. Let's see. I'm gonna hold this.
That's a dramatic look. A little bit of fireplace. Can you turn towards me a little? Good.
Good. Can I stop
Mhm.
there? I just have to run today.
Okay, go in. We did the stand-up images, right?
Ah, yes.
Okay. I think we're good here. If you, so you have to go. Okay. You did the paperwork?
No, I didn't.
Okay, let me give you the release. If you can hold the skin for this, guys, there was a warning file. You know, sometimes feet hurt in the wedding, so you gotta the feet right.
That's true.
That's a cool shot. Work the hair. Keep working the hair. Let's do it by the window. So let's do it like this.
Like standing like there?
You want to stand on this? Hold. I can give you a hand. Just don't fall, please.
I was on a swing earlier today. Now I'm not doing that.
Alex, thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. I would hug you, but I'm really
It's okay.
sweating, so.
Totally understand. Should I just bring the dress back and then when I take it off?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's a nice little
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Okay, so we need to switch this to red. Let's get the red. So that will give you a little bit more drama.
Did you have a charger?
Oh yes, it's still here.
You have, okay.
Want to show you there?
Yes, please.
I'm sorry.
Yes, bare feet, yes, the feet. Can we give you a crown? Let's do crown, let's do tiara.
Little air coming. It's cool out here.
The AC's on out there.
Can you put it in?
Latin lady. Or one word. 17404. Yep.
What are you looking for? Second.
Oh.
You see a black spot out there? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that it? Is that it?
So now nope. Or she's strapped.
Okay. Let's do it. And let's do by the fireplace. And we'll be done. So this one will have, so You're getting finally you got it? Yes.
Leslie has to go.
Who?
Leslie?
Okay.
So she's in a wedding dress?
Okay. Let's,
I was wondering if you were
yes. Let's please go in.
Okay, okay. So come in to do the interview.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's do the interview part now. We switch. Just let's. They are in a rush. They are in a rush. Let's get them the interview part. And,
Here you go. So, oh, you already saw it? Oh, I thought you were.
I'm gonna give you a chair. Okay. This chair.
Okay, that's what she was looking at, saying that you have to go.
Yeah, you have a fashion show, right?
This one?
And you filled out the, model release? That model release? No.
How do I pronounce your name?
Leslie
Leslie.
Flores.
Leslie Flores. And,
got it.
And you do
I am New York Fashion Week
New York. Leslie Flores, New York Fashion Week.
Model of the Year.
Model of the Year. Leslie Flores, New York Fashion Week Model of the Year.
Hmm?
Leslie
Flores.
Flores, New York Fashion Week Model of the Year. Got it. Ready?
4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Great. We have here our guest, Leslie Flores from New York Fashion Magazine, Model of the Year. And Leslie shot with us today at the bridal shoot for our Glow in Dark collection for the September Fashion Week. How was your experience here today at the YouTube space?
Oh, I had a fabulous time. The space is unique. The experience was wonderful. The dresses are gorgeous. And I just thought it was a unique, I'd never been here, so it was a unique experience. And
Would you like to come back? Maybe we can shoot something of your own projects?
I would love to come back. I mean, being New York Fashion Week Model of the Year for 2016, 2017, this is one of the actual unique spaces I've never been to, so I would love to explore more.
Facebook has, like Hulu, Netflix, pretty much every major company has those kind of spaces for
Mhm.
creators. And you understand the space, you can use the space free. You just get maybe 100,000 followers and you can produce your own shoots as many as you like.
Fabulous. That's good to know.
You need to build up your YouTube channel. How many do you have? So far?
Well, I have a couple on my YouTube channel. I don't have very many followers. I used my YouTube channel more for pediatric cancer awareness. My daughter's a cancer survivor, so I used it for her progress and how through her whole cancer treatment, because her cancer was very rare, and she was one of the first cases in the United States in 19 years to contract that type of cancer. So that's what's on my YouTube channel. Then on my Instagram and my Google profile is where I have a private group that is plus size. I have 5,000 plus members from all around the world, Australia, Africa, and it's a directory where you can share information, experiences, and same with my Instagram and same with my Facebook. So I guess
Plus
between
size
all of
collection. I don't know
yeah.
if you saw my fashion shows in the Sky Room. We have quite a few plus size models, and I think this market is growing and strong, and was abandoned for many years by the mainstream modeling world.
I agree. And the title that I hold is Miss Ultra. I'm the first. I'm a transition model. I'm the sizes 8 to 12, which is plus size American, but I'm under 5'11", and I'm physically fit. So my waist is smaller than my hips. I can wear bikinis. I can wear any type of bathing suit. So
Guys, if you have some interest in a model of that type and shape, we have a model in our crew. And we'll certainly be glad to work with you, and hopefully
that would be great.
We'll find it interesting to collaborate with you. Thank
That
you so
would be
much
wonderful.
for coming today.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing this interview and working on future projects with you.
Deal.
You have a great day.
Have a good
Thank
luck
you
with your
very much.
interview after us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Where do they have you interview?
I'm going to InStyle Magazine, and you can see me next month in O Magazine for Oprah Winfrey.
Where's that fabulous bag of yours?
It's out in my clutch. I am the new social brand media for NYDJ Jeans, and I will also be the first plus-size female opening Men's Fashion Week this year. It's never been done before.
Nice.
I'm walking as a plus-size male.
Wow, thank you. And
Yep.
that's probably my wife. No, that's another model. Okay, thank you. Cut. You're shooting her, and I want you to get a couple shots of Gabriella directing this stuff, okay? Gabriella, can you come over?
Yeah.
How she's managing that.
Yes. Okay. Even working this, working what you have, like halfway.
Halfway?
Yeah. Yeah.
She wants to hide something there.
Yeah.
What's important? The heels, the dress.
Yes.
Where's
The dress,
key?
the front, back,
Where's
everything.
the main part? Where are we looking at?
The bottom.
The bottom.
and
The bottom. I think yeah. I see
and
that's
everything
where.
even- well, leave this down here. It's better down. Okay.
Do you want her to stand on a table, jumping out of the window?
That sounds kind of
We had the girl before, like a minute before, like this.
Probably sitting on, if she can reach. Yes.
Can you press it against your body? Nажми. Press. No. This thing. I want it to be a scar. Just like this. Oh, it's gonna cut.
Yeah. There you
Not
go.
gonna break?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Just a little bit. I don't want you to cut the garment. Fuck, Flug. You're very upset. Very upset. You're ready to freak out. And now you're the sweetness. The happiest girl alive. Got it? Oh my god, good. She's so good, Gabrielle. Look at her. She changed the expression almost instantly.
We can have you up, but like on ledge.
Okay, let me help her.
Okay.
Okay, let's not fall. And that's
I can see what it counts.
Yeah, like something.
get the Gabriella controlling this stuff.
I got it.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what time is now?
That's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Try to flip like this.
6:30.
and flip your hair
No,
over.
what 8 o'clock was putting there? 7
There you
o'clock?
go. Yeah.
So 7 o'clock you got it? 7? You want to do the backing up at 7:30? No? Want to do 7?
I'm going to start backing up 7 o'clock.
Okay, gotcha.
This will be able to.
Okay, I'll give you the shot. Yep. Okay. Done?
Yeah. That's
Good.
Okay,
Face.
let me get a video. Let me sit.
Let's get next one. We have two more. We have so many more.
Yeah, that's it. We're done.
Yes, let's do the interview. Come with me. Whoever has to leave, let's do the interview quick. Alexander,
Yes.
let's get your mic. 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most gorgeous models of the friend of mine arrived here at the YouTube space. Ryan does his magic as always, And when Ryan calls, Talon comes not months before, but within hours or maybe a couple of minutes. Let's find out what kind of model we have here and why did you come here? What's your name?
Ariana Cleo.
Okay, Ariana, how come you so beautiful, so busy as a model? You're shooting a number of things, and when Brian calls you, you came in.
I was actually just shooting right before I came here for a brand, and it just seemed like a really cool opportunity. I've always wanted to come inside YouTube and check out the beautiful studio and the spaces. So I luckily was able to squeeze him in. I didn't think I would be able to last minute. I made some arrangements and was able to come here.
As you can see, we have a cool crew here, and we have some beautiful designs for you. Tomorrow, hopefully, those images get published, and we'll be honored to have you in the magazine. Let me ask you, what do you think of the crew? Do you like the crew that we have here?
Everyone has been honestly completely wonderful. Everyone is very helpful and wants to produce something beautiful and excellent, and I think the crew is definitely in the highest regard.
As far as a little step back to what you said, you went to another shoot earlier today, right? Mm-hmm. I had a similar process like maybe months ago. We've been shooting for the Rob Report magazine, and then we had a model and we set everything, and then the client, Daniela, and we had a model, and then the client said, you know what? You have a beautiful model in the calendar. Let's get her in. And we called. She was in the middle of a shoot. We offer some decent compensation, and she ran to our set as well. So those things happen, right? Like you get, like you're ready in makeup, you're ready, and you're ready in the city. And if you have another opportunity, you go, right? Yes?
It's true, and that's one thing that I love about the New York market versus the LA market is because everything is so proximal, you can just go from one, you're already glammed out and jump to the other.
How do you find your best gigs as a model? What works for you? The agency, yourself, the Instagram, Model Mayhem? What's the best place for the girls to find the best gigs?
I honestly think it's all about the personal hustle. You're basically a professional interviewer. When you go into a casting, you're meeting casting directors, and you are selling yourself, your personality, your attributes. And so when you maintain relationships with those people and they like you, they'll call you back and they'll give you more opportunities. So it's really just about connecting with other people and building relationships.
Okay. Thank you, guys. So that's advice from a model that know what she's doing, and hopefully we see you again. Hopefully you come next month and we shoot something else here, or I shoot also at the Brick Art Media Center. So if you ever, my next shoot actually is for the July 2nd. So if you have a project of your own that you'd like to shoot, we will be glad to repay the favor, and the reciprocity works with us. So find something to shoot and we will help to make it done.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it, and it's lovely being here, so thank you very much.
Deal. Cut. Ready? We're almost done with everything anyway.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting between two brides. But as you can see, as you know, I'm married to my wife, but one of those girls is a professional model, Vivian, and Stephanie also is a model. And we're here at the YouTube space shooting the glow-in-the-dark bridal collection. That's why they're wearing those dresses. How do you pronounce the proper name after so many shoots? Diviana.
Yes, Diviana.
That's my today it's been a long day. So Diviana is not just a model, she is a great friend. Divyana did the judging of one of my model competitions at the Sky Room. Divyana is the Miss India USA. Divyana is reliable, great spouse and mother to her children, and basically I'm very much admiring this young lady that changing the industry and the culture of where the ladies are a little bit not equal as men maybe in the Western world, and Divyana is changing those perception every day with her music, with her singing, with her modeling. Let's hear from those two beautiful ladies. Divyana, your word.
First of all, I have to say it's a really pleasure being here. It's always, oh yeah, it's always a pleasure working with Alex. The first time I remember, you called me, no, you texted me on Facebook if I want to work for you. It was really, really great, and I really enjoyed myself. It's a great experience, and with Alex, everything goes perfect, like enjoyable, loving, caring. You always.
I think Raju Paul introduced us when we did a couple of Indian
yes,
worldwide shows.
Yes, we did. I was in 2016. We did a worldwide India show, and I'm actually the first ever Mrs. India Worldwide for Suriname. I was representing my country, Suriname, and it was a great experience. I love it.
So her husband let her go to my show, and there are not that many Indian girls who would agree to shoot in swimwear, and this girl is obviously gorgeous. So when I post those images, I got so many followers, views. So I'm really grateful for you.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna do the Indian girl calendar this year, finally with Rush, and we would be honored if you would join the crew.
Definitely.
Let's get a little bit of attention to Stephanie, so she's getting bored a little bit on that side. Stephanie, tell us about yourself.
I moved here from Miami to New York City because I want to be an entertainer. So I do singing, I dance, I act, I do modeling, I also blog, and and I do some comedy too.
It's a soulmate. As you know, I do Mr. Great production, and that's my one of my characters. So we will have something to talk about, maybe offset, and maybe one day you see us both on stage in the comedy settings.
Yes, I would love that.
Come to Brick. We shoot a lot at Brick, Brooklyn Art Media Center, and that would be something of interest for
Absolutely, yeah, I would love to do it.
Thank you, guys. Cut. Can you look at me? Let's take the feet out because I like the round part. That's breaks. Yes, that's. That's Cinderella look. Yeah, put it over your face. Okay. Good. By the window. Let's go.
So I signed one release form.
Ready? Where are those skills?
Help me, because you told
I'll be
me.
happy.
And put one like this, or you
Like
can even
muscles,
down.
muscles.
Yeah,
Like-
it feels good. Yeah, just trying to push my
Hand higher, the hand higher. Yes. I like the hair. Can you go further?
I would have put that on the now, yeah, would have been like, the butts would have been on. Like this.
Hand over the, yeah. Okay, let me work with those girls and we'll do one more. Gabriella, let's set up your girls. How do you want to assemble them?
Okay, I'm gonna start with Moonland. Already.
Now that you see this, what we have to work for next month, so you can plan like exactly what every look that we said we can draw.
Yeah.
Specifically, so that way we have the look, the fitting, the composition, everything that will be on paper. Just on the book, cover the other book. I don't like the on the slide.
Bye, girl. Bye, Alex.
Bye.
Happy November.
one. Okay, you want some? It's a little bit too agey for her age.
Yeah.
You don't think so? Maybe?
Yeah. Try to like don't
It has to.
don't
can
do
be
a lot of
what-
poking. Don't do a lot of poking.
If it's arched, that's
Okay, do something thing, because that's a little bit too. Booty magazine, like, girl, you gotta, yeah, like, there you
Yes.
go. That's cute. Yes, I'm awesome. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, let's get two legs. That would be better. Red, can you come close a little bit to the red? Can you cry? Oh, look, look very upset. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm telling you.
You can't trust me.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, good. That's good.
You say you have things in common. You're shiny and curvy. He was serious about that.
Can I put my phone over there?
Oh,
yeah.
here it is. I found it.
No, he just put it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just has to be appropriate still.
Got it.
I don't want to be, feeling. I grant your father wishes. One leg a little bit higher than the other. No,
Like that?
no, not like this.
Oh, you're
Just
saying to make it
go back to the pose, but just not even.
Okay.
I don't see the garment that much. Let's go to the other side. So we want still appropriate. Yeah, just cover. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Tilt. Yeah. And the hand.
Yeah.
Curve. Yes. Curve. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. So it resembles this symmetry with your legs. Okay. That's too much. Red. Okay. Let me show you. So you can stand by the chair. You can. And there is nobody in the chair. You want a guy in the chair. So there is something missing. There is a story behind it. You understand? There is someone has to come to that chair for you. Muscles on the leg. Just press.
I'll press it like.
Oh, yes. Yeah, now I see the and same with the hand. Also got some muscles. Mm-hmm. That's a little bit too sexy. Just
Sorry.
press a little- Yeah. Yes. That's pretty. Shy. Just try to. I still need to see the eyes, but be shy. More flirt, but shy. Flirting, but shy. Yes. Okay. Let's do a surprise. Gabriella, where is she? Sir, shoot. She's supposed to control that stuff. Okay, so that's the chair this way. And you, Gabriella, what else you want from her? You want to do a shot with four of you together, four of them, and you in front of them, like a designer.
I look crazy to be doing all that. I do not look cute today. If I look cute, no, I do not look cute. I look crazy. I want to put them together, but yeah, I want to have you sitting here, like dimples and like, yeah.
Let's just be safe. Let's get something good so she doesn't get falling. Those chairs.
Yeah.
Want her to that far? Okay, hold a second. I'm gonna get a chair from her. Just be careful.
And then probably a shot with all of them up there. Like,
all of them?
Yeah, not yet. Let me catch her first, and then once she's
You got
done,
it?
I'm gonna put all of y'all up there. You have a shot, yeah? So we're gonna.
Okay, so let me get my knife before we break it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's start. Yes, dimples. La 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 I like that.
They burn their ass in the fire. Okay, so let's do this way. Okay, so that will be a hot shot. I want the girl with the red camera. This is $120,000 toy, so guys love to see it, and they want to see the beautiful model operating it. She's gonna pretend that she's gonna operating this thing.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, the Slayer, totally, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, can I step back? And let's move the mic out. That's
The fierceness.
Alex, can you step back? Just take the camera with you. Just further, so I want a clean shot.
Yes, y'all look like a girl band. Like y'all ready to drop a hit and make all the boys fall in love.
Ready?
Spicy girls.
Doesn't work this way. Can you make a funny face for them so they laugh? Okay, glamour. Glamour. Let's be sensitive. Very touchy.
Y'all all have ears, you know. Your body in right now.
Okay, all four looking this way. Okay, and okay, so let's see. You're gonna look at her. You're gonna look up, and two of you looking straight. So we're gonna have four eyes. You look at me. You look at me, and those two look at each other because they're the same pattern. So we're gonna break it. Okay, I got that one. So what do you think if we get you two look together at each other? Yes. And you two looking straight. So wait, let's break it this way. Wait a second. Pose.
I just realized the table wasn't here.
Yeah, don't jump, don't jump. I think we're good here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's. Yeah, do you have any music on your phone?
Yeah.
So I want to get them down and dance.
Oh, you want to get them down and dance? Oof, I got trap music. Okay, so now
Okay.
Remember how Politesse she doesn't
Yeah. It was like
My batteries, come on.
He's like,
Yeah, that's the song I was jamming to going to your house.
Yeah.
Every time I take a picture of it. You already done it. Yeah, put some Spanish.
So you can put some bachata on.
They're comfortable actually because of the wedge. It's like that. It's like
Alex, you can keep shooting her.
That's still
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, you should. Okay. Let's see.
So you fix it. Like the music is helping me do poses. Camera died.
The battery is all down. Where's the other camera? Do I have it?
Anori, do you have the other camera? La otra cámara, ¿tú la tienes?
The name is Anelli? I make that name. It's on my front of me.
Oh, it's not the cameras. I moved it. Yeah, can you keep shooting with me? So, the safety shot. Okay, we got it.
I'm trying to get the focus on point.
So the red is really good with her. Getting her dramatic. Look. And let's move a little like this way so we can have. Okay, let's get the second goal. In the same spot. Here's how I want it. Let's get that shot. You just hair free the cameraman. Camera lady. Let's do the heels. Yeah, we're getting the heels. Good.
Supernova, right?
Okay. A second. Alex, this leg we need to put it back so we don't lose it. Okay. So we're gonna do this way. I'm gonna turn the camera for you this way. I'm showing. So we have all that fancy stuff. Let's see it. No, I still need to see the camera. On the other side there is a handle. Put it in. Yes. You do a little bit. You see the camera's tilt that way. You want you to tilt the other way. So you kind of you see this is the curve, and when you go a little bit that way. Yeah. So this is kind of. Yes. Okay, good. Where's my young lady? What? I know what I'm doing. Yes, that's you did good. You just turn that way, so that's yes. Both hands like this. And Alex, are you getting it?
Yeah.
Fight the loop a little. Good. Yep.
Yes, honey.
Just cover the crunch. Hands a little bit higher, not flat, a little bit volume. Just volume. Like, yes, nails are beautiful, yes. Good?
You don't want to standing up? Yeah, I will go up.
You gotta go?
Yeah, the shot is stand.
We'll be careful on top. Thanks, man. Let's stay in touch. Yes.
Good?
Good.
All right.
Let's get you.
All right, guys, come on, it's a wrap. Great job. Great